Everybody, hope you guys are all having a fantastic day today. Now in today's video, today's live, we are going to be talking about, yes, you guys have guessed it, swing trading stocks. We're going to be talking about how to get started with it. We're also going to be talking about some tips and tricks and kind of everything going on with the stock market today and how we can kind of prepare for this week. So I hope you guys all enjoy it. If you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comments. If you want to learn more about swing trading and investing, check out our school, Swing Trading Masterclass, where you guys can learn how to pretty much find undervalued stocks, my strategies, my approach, and honestly, how to just go about it, right? So check it out. And right now, you guys can use code AMERICA for 50% off. Today is the last day for that code. So check that out, 50% off. I highly recommend it. We have private live streams, we have quizzes, we got lectures, everything you guys need for that education for swing trading. So we're going to be talking about pretty much how to get started today with swing trading. So the first thing that you guys need when you are swing trading is going to be a stockbroker. The one that I've been using is Moomoo. They're absolutely fantastic and they're very, very easy to use. This is going to be the broker that I'm going to be showing you guys here today. They have great scanning, they have charting. I'll put a link to them down below so you guys can check them out. But all right, so what do we need for swing trading? So the first thing obviously is a broker. That's just how you guys can buy and sell stocks. The second thing is going to be a scanner. For most of you guys, Finvez will be absolutely fantastic, which is just a free scanner. The second one is going to be Moomoo. They're all good. Honestly, just picking a scanner that works well for you is important, but more importantly, just not jumping in on every position is probably even more important. So, all right, let's talk about kind of our approach here with swing trading. And then I know some of the course members had some questions that I do want to address. So let's jump into that here. And before we do, let me make sure we are good to go. And honestly, normally I don't go live today. I just kind of said, screw it. I wanted to go live and that's what we're doing. So, it is what it is, right? Let's make sure we have no issues or anything. And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like and let me make sure. Yeah, all right, we are good. All right, if you guys are new, like, subscribe, do what you guys do. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. All right, so obviously for me and my strategy, the first thing that I look for is a stock with an upward trend. Like ticker symbol TCOM was an actual really, really good stock. Just kind of, we were in on other positions, and by the time we, could have entered this stock, it was already up, and it's kind of like the train have already left the station here. But one of the reasons I liked it here is it had this good upward trend. Trends, in my opinion, are super, super important because it indicates buying pressure. It gives us momentum. We kind of have a general idea of, okay, there's buyers in control. The second thing is support. So you guys can see near and around this 47 mark, 47.62, we get good buying pressure. So it hits it, we get buying pressure, hits it again, buying pressure, recently hits it, and we've had that good move already, which is great. The next thing is going to be undervalued on the RSI. So it's trading for a 28 on the RSI, which is a super, super undervalued point for the stock. Looking back at the last time it was trading for that was right in here, where the stock had a move from 32 to about 34. So we had a lot of good tendencies of, okay, we're gonna possibly get buying pressure. We can set our stops below the support. We can set our target, target one at 52, then at 57, which gives us a good risk and reward. So all this stuff is important, right? Using indicators, using moving average lines, and that's what these are. For those of you that don't know, this is the 90-day EMA and then the 200-day. So that's why I like that one. We got ticker symbol CB, which is just trading on that 90-day moving average line. You guys can see it hits it. We got good buying pressure in the past. Hit it again, and we're already kind of moving our way up. It's for a 35 on the RSI, so it's not as, it could be a little premium, we're paying for it right now just because normally we like anything under a 30. but that's still good. Then we got ETN, very similar to some of the other ones. How much money do you invest in your positions? How large is your account? It takes a significant amount of money to make $200 each day. Well, yeah, I've been doing this, for 6 years. So my account is a little bit larger than most of your guys's. I mean, I don't know. But each trade, I'll say this, each trade is probably 10 to 15,000. I will take a trade of, smaller of 2,000, maybe 3,000. And then, if we get some good confirmation, if we get good buying pressure out of it, I have no issues adding to it, especially if I have a good risk and reward. So great question, Casper. But yeah, I would say 10 to 15 is the norm here. Obviously, sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. It all depends on the stock and, kind of the risk that I'm wanting to take. But great question. Then we got ETN. One of the reasons I like this one here is heavy support. You guys can see, hit it, and we got good buying pressure. Even if we adjust this a little, like this. So you guys can see, just that little move, what we want to look for finding stocks on support is going to be, you want that minimum of 3 touches. And what I mean by 3 touches, of 3 touches of buying pressure. Even this, we can classify it. What I will do sometimes here is I'll put 2 lines and I'll say, okay, anything in between 308 to 304 is support, right? It doesn't have to be a certain exact price. What you're looking for is that range, right? That range of support. So right in there, good buying pressure. So now, as we looked at it, we had the stock trading here, as well as that 90-day moving average line. So we had a lot of supports in our favor, and it was trading for a 38 on the RSI. Last point was right in here where we had that good move. So we had some good tendencies of possibly getting some buying pressure out of it. And if you guys are enjoying this, make sure you guys like the live. It really does mean a lot. I'm just sending this to the team here. Join the live in our community. Boom, boom. All right. And then we got TRV here. This one's just kind of moving its way up here. Hit that 200-day moving average line. Great trade. Probably should have taken a small little position here. Now you guys can have 2 approaches with this one. The first approach is the approach that I normally will trade, 200-day moving average line, setting your stop below it. Another one here is looking for a breakout, right? You guys can see that general downward trend. Now, what you could do, let's go ahead and draw it out, make it a little easier here. So what you do here is you're looking for the breakout above it. So your entry would be probably the breakout of the 90-day moving average line. Now, since we missed the boat here, if we hit it and we get sell off, right, then it's just most likely going to continue to ride this trend down. Now, what we could see happen is a trend line breakout, which it breaks out above it, and we enter on the breakout, and then we set our stops just below this trend line. So what this does now is it's looking for that reversal. It's a 34 on the RSI. The MACD here is right about to cross. So this could be a possible entry here where we can get some moves going forward. But like I said, throw it on watch, see what happens. We're just looking for opportunity, right? We're looking for opportunity. We're looking for confirmations, and obviously going to the hourly chart and seeing how it's reacting. Okay, the stock is finally now above the 90-day moving average line. The last time it did that, what happened? Okay, the stock went from 207 to 213, which gave a return of about 2.7%. We could set our stops, just a little bit down, about 1%, 2 to 1 risk and reward. So using other time frames is just as important as anything with swing trading, right? Looking at several time frames, looking at the weekly, is important. Okay, we got that dip down. What's going on? You guys can see on the weekly chart, it loves using the 90-day EMA line. So now, boom, throw an alert there. Being the biggest thing with trading is just being aware of the stocks, setting alerts, being proactive rather than reactive and trying to chase positions. And then we got PPL here. This one here, heavy support or heavy resistance. This is on the weekly too. Heavy resistance, heavy support here. Boom, you guys can see it's dipping its way down. I believe it's approaching one of the EMA lines from it's right on this trend line. Could see a move from 27 to 29, which isn't a super solid risk and reward, but it's definitely worth noting here. If we can get that if we set our target up here, our stop, I would set our stop around that 200-day moving average line. Yes, you could adjust it, make it tighter, which would give it a little better risk and reward, which is good. Then we got FLEX right on that 90-day moving average line. This one here is consolidating. So hopping in here, what you could do is hop in here, set your stop super tight here, 28 or even 28 even, setting your target up at 34, something like that. Take a look at VRT. All right, let's pull it up. VRT. All right, this one here. Okay, I'm aware that it is not down, touching the EMA. Bought it yesterday. Hope it will continue to go up. So okay, yeah, this one here does look good. We do have this nice trend. Obviously, step one, going through that checklist. Okay, we got stock on an upward trend. Good, you bought it yesterday. So what's your cost? It's probably, my guess would be probably 192 or 92. So if you hop in here, what you're looking for is this little breakout here. You can see it does have some of that resistance. So we're seeing if we can get that push up. I would set my stops probably just below like 89. So now, it does look good. We got that looking at the MACD, that signal line broke above the MACD line, which what happened the last time? Let's look back. Okay, so when it broke up here, continue to rally up. So yeah, we definitely could see that move going forward. And let's draw out this here. Okay, so you most likely, I would say you hopped in near and around probably this range. We can just eyeball it, doesn't have to be precise. I would set your stop, if you could, in the 188 range, most likely to 86 to 88, in that range, I would set it. The benefit of hopping in near a moving average line is there's support there. So, your risk and reward might not be as good, but still, if we have that good confirmation, I would feel pretty confident in this. And you're already up, so yeah, pretty decent trade here. Support, yeah. All right. Then we got ticker symbol COR here. COR is a stock that almost hit that 200-day. It very similar to kind of like what it did in here, where it almost hit it and we got that move. So now we're kind of moving our way up. The signal line hasn't broke above the MACD line, and then RSI is trading for a 35, so it could be a little higher or a little lower, excuse me. Then we got NR. I think we've traded this in the past from what I remember. You guys can see it's just kind of stair-stepping its way down. Looking at the hourly, it doesn't look super good. It's just kind of moving its way down. So, we want either some consolidation, like you can kind of see here where it just kind of consolidates, or you want, let's see if it has it on this one, or you want a little breakout, of like a 90-day moving average line or 200-day, because then it starts using that as support, and now it's rallying its way out. So that's kind of what we're looking for here. But what we've seen too in general is, even today, is a lot of stocks like NVIDIA, This thing is up 3% today, or it was up 3.7%. This is just because of analysts pretty much giving it crazy price targets, which causes a lot of retail investors to freak out and say, oh my gosh, this thing is worth $150 when it's $120. I'm going to buy it. And that's kind of one of the reasons why we're getting good buying pressure out of it, is just because of that. But some of the stocks here I do want to talk about that we are holding here, that we took, some small positions with. We got ticker symbol AIZ here, just heavy support. Seeing if we can get a nice move up to like 165 to 170. We do have this here. One thing that is to take note of, we have this. So now I'm hoping we can get a push to like 167. We're up a little bit, and we got DHT here. DHT is forming that doji, which is historically a reversal candle. It's also trading for, or was trading for, or near around a 29, which is a pretty undervalued point for the RSI. Now looking at the hourly, looking at it here, you guys can see we do have a little bit of some consolidation here in the past day. Not as much spikes going down, which is good and could be a possible reversal point. So took a small little trade here to see if we can get a push back up to like the 90-day moving average line. Then you guys know we're in on these three for those of you that watch the channel here. ARES here, DOV, and then cake here. So we'll see what happens though with all of these. Thing about swing trading is just base hits, right? I'm not looking for home run trades. I'm looking for just small returns that compound over a year. That's all I look for. I'm not looking for to turn a stock from $1 into $20 million. That will never happen. I don't expect it to happen, and you shouldn't either. I do think, though, what a lot of you guys should do if you are new to swing trading is going to be to journal. Journal. And you don't even need like a trading journal. I do sell one on Amazon. It's right here. I'll put it down below. But what you guys need to do is always make sure you got your checklist for your entries. You need to always talk about why you bought the stock. And then as you trade or as you get stopped out or whatever, you take profits. How did that trade happen? Looking at your losses, any errors. Like for me in this, the first thing I have is your trade performance. So the stock you bought, position size, risk and reward, your stop loss, target price, profit, loss, and then rate your trade out of 10. So if you're very good with it, 10 out of 10. Your mindset going into it. Am I in the right mind space? With trading, a lot of people don't realize that, like, literally, I swear 80% of swing trading and trading in general is emotions. You have to learn to be stone cold. And what that means is, you're not influenced by others. You're not influenced by, what you see on news or even on scanners. If we pull up Finvez like this, the first thing you see is NVIDIA, right? Looking at it here. So now if you're a new trader, you might look at this and say, oh my gosh, I need to buy this stock. But in reality, this could be an overvalued stock. So, and this does not represent anything with your trades, So just focus on just base hits. I don't have an issue looking at like the 1 month or even the weekly performance. That's a little different, but don't get influenced by these day-to-day moves, but that's just something to take note of here. But if you guys have any questions too, feel free to ask. Why I go live is to help as many people as I can, and I want you guys to feel comfortable asking questions. There's no such thing as a dumb question. But yeah, we're doing good here. It's a great day. We do have a storm coming in, so we'll see what happens with that. But getting back to this here, I do think is important. Mind space. your mindset, excuse me, MySpace. But your mindset with trading, with trading, mindset is so important. Stone cold. Am I in the right mindset to trade? Does this trade follow your strategy? Yes or no? Why did you enter this trade? Comments, notes, errors, ways to improve. Draw out your setup, describe it. Checklist for your entry. So I highly recommend even just getting a 99-cent journal from the dollar store and start journaling your trades if you guys are new. I do have this one, not even really trying to promote it, but I see a lot of people don't journal, and it drives me crazy because that's one of the huge things that, at least for me, really started to improve my trading was just journaling and looking at losses as opportunity. But yeah, I mean, today too, we do have this. We got Powell says holding rates higher for too long could jeopardize economic growth. So we could see a little bit of some possible rate cuts, which is a bullish thing. So let me know what you guys think is going to happen here. Said Tuesday, expressed concerns that holding interest rates too high for too long could jeopardize economic growth, reducing policy too late. But yeah, so this could be a little bullish thing here for just the general economy, for stocks and all of that stuff. So let me know what you guys think about that, But we'll end it here, guys. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned something. Fun, live, easy. I'm going to try to start going live as much as I can. Don't forget to check out our swing trading masterclass. Code America, 50% off. Today's the last day for that. But we'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day and take care.